Well, hello everybody again and welcome back to the second part of my Elite Four undertaking right here in my Pokemon Platinum completely randomized Nuzlocke challenge. And in the previous episode we fought Aaron and we came out victorious, we came out on top. If you haven't seen that, go check that out in the previous episode. And in this episode we're going to take on Bertha, the second Elite Four member in the Sinnoh Elite Four. Yeah, there she is with her ground types. So I'm leading off with my Torterra. I believe that is a great choice because I can hopefully what is that move like? Blah, 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 blah. I am forgetting the move. It's called Frenzy Plant. Yes, of course, right. My god. I'm still very nervous, as you can tell maybe in my voice and the fact that I just forgot the move Frenzy Plant. But we're battling Elite Four Bertha. And she's leading off with Whiscash, so that's why I led off with my Sandwich. Because in Pokemon Platinum she leads off with a Whiscash, and this Frenzy Plant should just kill it 10 times over, and that should get rid of the first Pokemon on her team. Yeah, I believe that this battle is supposed to be like the easiest battle of the Elite Four members. Aaron is also considered pretty easy. But Bertha with her ground types and also a lot of rock types can also be very easy. So next up is Gliscor. They did try to like make her team a little bit better, because in Diamond and Pearl her team was like really easy. She had a lot of rock and ground types, so you can just come here with your Surf or like a good grass move, and then everything would just die. But as you can see right now, she has a Gliscor and a Whiscash. She didn't have all those things in Diamond and Pearl. So in the previous episode I also taught Mr. Mime Icy Wind. And yeah, that's a great opportunity to use that right here, right now. But it didn't quite take it out. It's really disappointing actually, because this Earthquake is going to do a lot of damage. And it didn't quite take me out, so I'm very pleased with that. So let's just go for a lead sheet, because the next Icy Wind isn't also going to take it out. So if I go for a lead sheet now, and of course I miss, that's also not very useful. I was gonna say if I go for a lead sheet here I can at least stall it a little bit, but that's not gonna work, because this game hates me and it's stupid. So we're gonna have to come up with something else here. I want to go into Sandwich, maybe to resist the incoming Earthquake, but I am afraid that it also has Air Slash, or no, not Air Slash, Aerial Ace. So I think I'm gonna go into Gary and see what he's going to do. Gary is very bulky, so he can take some damage right here. Yeah, Fire Fang, that's not going to do anything. I'm actually very grateful that I didn't switch into Torterra right there, because that would have done a lot of damage. But let's just go for a Surf right here. I think that should do more damage than a 4-time super effective Icy Wind, because Mr. Mime, although Mr. Mime is very good, Icy Wind isn't, and I would have rather had Ice Beam, but that didn't actually, that wasn't actually possible, so I just settled for Icy Wind. And Icy Wind is still not that bad, don't get me wrong here, because it can still lower the speed. I think it's a 100% chance of lowering speed actually, so that could be useful. Next up is Hippowdon. Let's go into Sandwich again, because, well, Frenzy Plant. Frenzy Plant should just kill this thing in one hit. Yeah, that's a very great tip for you if you're fighting this Hippowdon. Hippowdon has a great physical defense stat, but not that good of a special defense stat, so if you just go for a nice special grass or water move, then you should be fine. And yeah, I was expecting the Sandstorm, but it of course doesn't have the Sandstream ability, because everything is randomized. And that just takes down the Hippowdon, and I believe that was her ace Pokemon. Or wasn't it? No, I think they changed it. Yeah, Hippowdon was her ace Pokemon in Diamond and Pearl, but in Platinum they changed it, so now it's, I think, Rhyperior, and that's the last Pokemon she is saving up, or the Pokemon she's saving up for last, I should say. Next up is Golem. I think I'm going to go back into Gary and heal up. or go back into Mr. Mime and heal up. No, I'm gonna go into Gary and heal up, and then just go for another serve. That should do the trick. And I'm not that afraid of this golem, because it's just a golem. It's not really that good. And I'm surprised that actually they decided to keep her golem on her team, because in Diamond and Pearl she also had a golem, and it wasn't that great. And I think, in my opinion, she had some better Pokemon that they replaced, like Quagsire. Quagsire could be, or can be, really good. And instead they replaced the Quagsire and they kept the Golem. I really don't know why. Even though Golem can be good in later generations, it gets like you can give a Golem like the weakness policy, and then rock polish, and with sturdy of course, and then let him take like a serve or something, and then sweep with Golem. That's actually, I've seen that happening. So yeah, that's a great opportunity, or a great chance for Golem to actually shine, but not in this case because weakness policy isn't a thing yet. And next up is Rhyperior, so let's stay in with Gary right here. And this Rhyperior actually probably has Solid Rock for its ability, and that makes it so that super effective hits take or do less damage to him. So this might not even kill in one hit. Let's see how much it does. It might. Okay, there we go, it just kills in one hit. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that. And of course, wow, I just realized it doesn't have Solid Rock because the abilities are randomized. That's so stupid of me. So yeah, Gary is the first one to reach 58, level 58, and getting that 201 HP stat. That is just amazing. And yeah, with that we beat Bertha, Bertha, the second Elite Four member of Sinnoh. And yeah, wow, as we go further and further on, I'm beginning to get less nervous, because it's actually going quite well at this point. We've so let's try that again, shall we? We've beaten 2 Elite Four members, like, without even that much trouble, so I think we're fine. I don't want to jinx anything though. Yeah, let's just make a little save state right here, because in the next episode we are going to take on the third, I was gonna say gym leader, no, the third Elite Four member of Sinnoh, and that's going to be Flint. So stay tuned for the next episode. Leave a like and a comment and subscribe on this episode, or not subscribe on the episode, but do the other things on the episode. You get it. I mean, it's been the same thing for this whole playthrough now, so you know what I'm talking about. I can blabber on sometimes just a little bit too much, as I'm doing right now. So I want to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode as we take on Flint. Bye bye.